Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Darryl Addison. I'm the founder and inventor of a growing concept called Torpedopot. The focus of today is going to be on the cucumbers, and one of these 20-inch planters we grew close to 700 okra out of 5 of them. A piece they'll do about 150 at a maximum that we've been able to do. So, but the focus is going to be on our cucumbers. Inside the cucumbers, we have sunflowers that are growing, we have okra and sunflowers that are growing, and we just have a lot of plants that's going on. But I want to focus really on the cucumber. All right, so all we did with these torpedo pots, and this is a smaller version of a bigger planter. This small version, well, it grew about 17 tomatoes. And this is the mid-sized version here. It's the 12-inch and the 16-inch torpedo pot. These planters have been growing my food. I never water, I never feed. All I do is walk up to the planter and do this. And I pick my food off. And it's perfectly grown. All of the time. And so, we at Torpedopot don't have a problem with food. We grow a lot of food. Food is our specialty. So, remember, all we did was take our seeds. We brought 4 packs of seeds for $1. We took the seeds, put them in the torpedo pot. We turned it on. We never water, we never feed. And now it's growing. So far, we have about 11 cucumbers. And so I'm coming today to pick some more, 12. And they're getting bigger and bigger. Guys, I do not like big cucumbers. I don't want anything huge, and I want it to be young, tender, and delicious. And it's good storage age too, I love it. So what I'm doing now is picking these cucumbers to store. Where can I put this at? Because I want you guys to be able to enjoy seeing this. Let me see, it's just stacking up right here. Is that okay? We'll put them right there. Okay, so I'm going to finish picking some more cucumbers. I don't really need to eat them, but like I said, I don't like big cucumbers, and I don't like them straining my plants out. Like for instance, if I have a lot of cucumbers and I don't pick them, they zap all the energy from the other areas that the plant can focus on, including generating new cucumbers. So I come back and I take them off, and to hopefully to get a better yield. So I want to let you know, it's hot out here. So for a lot of you, it must be 90-something degrees and all that stuff. But I feel sorry for those who want food. Because unlike me, this is the extent of my gardening. I just come out, cut my food off, and I eat it. I look around, look for one, and I eat it. Watch this. I get what I want when I want it. And I get it on demand. And I get the healthiest food in the world. Torpedopot. It grows your food for you. You don't have to be out in the cold or out in the heat. You can be inside, sitting on a nice cool sofa, knowing that all you have to do is walk outside and get your food. You know the toughest thing about this? My job? Well, I gotta take a walk around. Give me 1 minute. For gardeners, you're outside doing this. And you're sweating. For gardeners, in order to grow food, you're turning the ground over. You're weeding. You're putting down fertilizers, insect repellents, different types of bulwarks like stones and blocks to keep animals and gates and all that, to keep animals and all that stuff out. Now with Torpedopot. This is the world's first self-growing planter. You just simply put your seeds in that planter, put your plants in that planter, and you'll have food for the rest of your life. Who are we kidding? This is what it's all about. nutritious, healthy food, right? Everybody wants it. Why not make it yours? Get a Torpedopot and get your nutrition together. Now, dude, this is just one crop. I just harvested a total of 18, well, it's like 23 pounds of celery in total already this year. And I don't know what to do with it. So I have rabbits. I raise rabbits and they come. So I'll never have a problem with rabbit meat or anything else because Torpedopot kicks off the evolution of everything. This growing container, this planter, allows water to flow through and that you can have hundreds of planters downstream running from one spigot. And now you can grow an unbelievable amount of food. You become the new farm. You're the new farmer. Accept your responsibility and stop having other people grow your food. It is your responsibility for yourself, first of all. Get your food. Take care of your house. Man, get off the grid. Let's go find some more. Man, look, I'm sweating just from talking. So imagine what most of you gardeners are going through. Oh, gosh. Wow. I think once we cut all this stuff off, the plant's going to get a great boost of energy. I want to push even further. And let's go see if we got more. Oh gosh, look at this one. It's unbelievable, man. Sometimes you don't even see them. They're all over the place. Guys, these are Torpedopots. These are self-growing planters. And what they do is that they grow your food for you with no human intervention. You put your seeds in, put your soil in, and you literally walk away and you harvest like you've never harvested before in your life. Torpedopot has coined it perfectly. Our goal is not to feed your plants. Our goal is to feed the fungus in the soil. Yes. Excuse me. Once we feed the fungus in the soil and the microbes in the soil, then your plant grows. Oh, I tell you, then your plant grows. And that's why we never have a problem with plants. That's why I can stand here and tell you every piece of fruit coming off this plant is perfect. Every piece of fruit coming off this plant is perfect. No variations at all. And the consistency is amazing. Unbelievably amazing. So what does that tell you? That tells you that we have a stable growing solution. A stable growing solution. Now what do I mean by that? That means that, well, because Torpedopot grows your food so well, the only thing you have to worry about once you see your food to determine, listen very carefully what I'm about to say, if it's GMO or it's a hybrid. Look at your food. Determine, not only look at your food, take the seeds out of it and replant the seeds to see what you're getting, what's at your disposal. Challenge yourself. This is the new business, dude. Know what's going in your mouth. You have no idea what's going in your mouth. There are global deals being made to determine what goes in your mouth, and you have no say-so because you have no power. Torpedopot gives you that power to be all that you can be. Grow your own food, get off the grid, and grow lots of it like you've never seen before. I want you to learn to use the nutrients around you to grow your food. That's what it's all about. I take them, put in my Torpedopot, and they're guaranteed to grow my food for me. I love my Torpedopot. Let's go pick some more. My gosh, I'm tired. Now, I think the last harvest we completed maybe about 4 days ago. And so we've already got this right here. So we know they're still going to get more. The summer's just kicking off, so we know we've got a long ways to go. As long as we can sustain the growing environment to make sure that they can grow equitably and fair and they get the right nutrients, there's no telling how far plants can go. Plants live their full life cycle in a torpedo pot because they don't have to travel far for food. Food is right at their doorstep. It's right before them. So therefore, you can grow what you want to grow when you want to grow it. You can grow anything. Because now they believe that they're in a nutritious environment. And that's what torpedo pot does. It fools your plants into believing that they're at home, when in actuality, this is an artificially created environment. We created an artificial environment so your plants can grow a lot of food like you've never seen before. We take that artificial environment and we stimulate the soil so it can produce lots and lots of food. That's what torpedo pot is. It is one of the wonders of the world. There's a combination of various sciences put together to come out with this configuration that causes your plants to grow. Just think about it. There are over billions of containers in the world. Very few, if any, are designed to grow food. Think about that. Let that sink in. Billions of people are using these. Baskets, barrels, buckets, and they're wondering, what are we doing wrong? Torpedo pot has corrected that. This torpedo pot is a wonder of the world. It grows your food with no human intervention, and you don't have to do anything else. So let me go find some more fruit. Wow, look at this. Sheesh. Man, all this stuff in here. It's ridiculous. Ain't nobody should be growing this much food. It's ridiculous. Oh, gosh. Man. Jeez. The funny thing about it is that there's more. Man. Boy. This is the most clinical form of gardening you can ever do. Where you come out, throw your seeds in a planter, and you harvest it. See, most of my time is not spent growing my food. Most of my time is spent harvesting my food. See, you have it backwards. Some of you think that the more time you spend growing your food, the better off you are. The reason why you're spending more time growing your food is because the growing containers that you use to grow your food in, and the way in which you're growing food, is archaic. It's old. It doesn't apply a lot of new technologies to allow your food to grow. Torpedo pot does that. It takes you into the new age so that you can have food like you've never seen before. Lots and lots of food at your fingertips, at your doorstep. And so, like I said, I've been about 3 or 4 days. I did my last harvest. Now I'm gonna come back and get this stuff again. So immediately lets me know that this is gonna produce a lot of cucumbers. And so I need to prepare for a lot of cucumbers and where I want to put these cucumbers at. Let's go get some more. Man, dude. I mean, I'm loving this. This is doing exactly what we wanted to do. And the quality and the consistency is amazing, shows great agreeability. They agree in so many different ways. And that's why I love torpedo pot. It's so good. Let's try some more. You know, I thought I had them all over here, but I guess I didn't. Man, I am so sorry to say, as I got closer inside of there, I found even more cucumbers. Man, as I got further down, I saw even more cucumbers. Oh my gosh. I think I've got another cucumber. I think it's over here. All right. I think I found one more just underneath our eyes. Okay. Wow. Whew. Your brother's tired. And all I did was pick my food. I don't know if you can see this, but I want you to see that water on top of that. Hope you can see that. And that water lets you see what was passing through that plant. When we cut it off, the pressure is pushing it back out. It's amazing. So that's what's happening to your food when you cut it off. I'm eating alive food. My food is alive. I don't have a problem eating my food because there's no pesticides on my crop. I don't have that problem. There's no synthetic chemicals on my crops. I don't have that problem. My food grows all the time. All right, so this is, I see some more inside of there. Oh my gosh, I'm hating my job. I'm not doing a good job. But I want you to learn to clean everything off of your torpedo pots. Clean everything off. The reason why is because let the plant use its energy towards new growth. And that's why I advocate taking everything off of the plant as much as possible. It's great. Okay, I see a lot more coming. Okay, so what did we do so far? Let's say we count this. Oh man, can you guys see that? Let's try and see if I can do that. One. Let's do it this way. Probably better this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think we have a total of 23 total cucumbers so far. 23 cucumbers. Guys, these are torpedo pots. These are self-growing planters. And what they do is that they grow your food with no human intervention. See that planter right there? That's a small version of the big planters right here. All you do is put your seeds and your plants in that planter, and it'll grow you a record amount of food that you've never seen before. Yes, all wholesome food, from the garden to the table. And look at the conditions. Not one rot. All of them are growing to the specifications that was inside of that seed. All of them. So you know exactly what your crop is capable of doing automatically. Also pay close attention, there's zero spoilage. No spoilage at all. There's a 100% turnover rate. I don't have the problems that you have in the soil because you're using a different method for growing your food. My method is the best method. Darren Addison, Torpedopot.com. All you do is take these, put them in your major cities, the areas where food is in demand, and you'll have more food than you could ever dream of. Gotta take a break. Whew, man. Now remember, I may not remember, I'm sorry guys, but this is not the only place that we're growing cucumbers. I try not to harvest from this because I have other places that are growing cuties. And I see one now that I need to pick. Give me 1 minute. Okay, these are pickling cucumbers, okay? And so they're designed for pickling. The reason why I like the pickling cucumbers is because they're pretty much abundant and they grow pretty well. And see how firm they are? All right, these aren't cheap food. This is what real food looks like. Real food does not come on the supermarket shelf. Real food comes directly from the garden to your table. Get real food. Get Torpedopot. It's the world's first self-growing planter. And when I say it grows your food for you. You'll never have to worry about food again in your life. Put your seeds and your plants in that planter, and they'll grow you 23 cucumbers. So far, I think it's my third harvest, second or third harvest. Man, this is no joke. I love my Torpedopot. All right, Darren Addison, Torpedopot.com. I want you to know what you can do and what you should do. You can have as much abundant food as you like, but you have to allow Torpedopot to work with you to make it happen. You see these plants behind you? That's what's happening. I'll talk to you guys later, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.